Sam Lyons. Welcome back to bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. Today we're going to talk about tuning the guitar. Very, very important step in learning to play guitar is knowing how to keep your guitar in tune. And there are various different ways to do that. There are so many different types of electronic guitar tuners on the market. I highly recommend an investment into an electronic guitar tuner. They're so easy to use. You do not have to have any aural type hearing to where you can hear the E note or the A note, etc. The tuner picks it up and will tell you when it's in tune. Now I've used a variety of different ones. Korg makes a real nice electronic tuner. K-O-R-G is the name. This is a GA10 and they make a GA20. Really good tuners, very inexpensive. You can get one around $9, $10. And again, for a beginner starting out, this is the best way to tune. Now you will want to eventually learn the different ways to tune by ear and by tuning to someone else's guitar, which I'll talk about in just a minute. But the electronic tuners, all you do is turn them on. They're all fully automatic, and you hit a note, start with your E string. And what we're talking about on the guitar, now you've got 6 strings, okay, and you start at the top on the big E. That's E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, E. That's the names of the string. If you notice, you have 2 E strings, a bass E on the top and a treble E or high E on the bottom. So 2 E strings, a low and a high. So E, A, D, G, B, E. So with the tuner, you can start on the top, the big one, or the little one on the bottom. Turn your tuner on, you hit your string, and you usually have 2 readouts. You'll have a dial readout here, and you'll also have a light readout here. Red, green, and red. That way you'll have a dial to look at and the lights. And when you get the string in tune, it's going to show E or whatever string you're on, A, whatever it is. The needle will be in the middle and the green light in the middle will be on. That means that string's in tune. You go right on down to the next string until you get all 6 of them in tune. What a great little device this has been. I know people that have been playing guitar for many years. They cannot tune by ear even today. So the electronic tuner takes all the guesswork out, and I truly recommend getting one of those. Another way to tune is what they call by the use of a pitch pipe. Now prior to the electronic tuner, the pitch pipe was very popular. Now this is a violin pitch pipe that I'm holding here, but the guitar pitch pipe is just like it, except it has 2 more reeds. And what it is, you've got 6 different reeds that you blow into, 1 for each string. It matches up just like we were talking about with the tuner. You blow into it, you have an E, an A, a D, G, B, and E. And as you blow, you tune that your string, the corresponding string, to the pitch that you're hearing. So you're tuning by ear in sort of a different way, but you do have the aid of the pitch pipe, which is the correct pitch. And if you match the pitch pipe sound that you're hearing from the pitch pipe to the tuner, it would be in tune at the same place, which is standard tuning, concert tuning, which is the way the tuners are set, the way the pitch pipes are put together at 440. 440 is standard tuning pitch. Another way to tune is what I call the old-fashioned way. The way we've tuned for years and years and years, way before the pitch pipe and the guitar tuner were invented. And the way you do that is, let's say you do not have a pitch pipe, you don't have an electronic tuner, don't have a pitch fork or a piano or anything to tune to. What you would do is you would assume that the E string, let's say the E string, the big string on top, wherever it's at, assume it's in tune. To tune the other strings, you will start on the E string on the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will hold that E string down on the 5th fret, and you'll hit the 6th string, which is the E, and the 5th string. And what you're doing is tuning the fifth string to the E, to the top one, the fifth one to the sixth one. So if the fifth one's out of tune and you hit it, I hope you can hear that it's flat. The fifth one's flat, so it needs to be raised. So you come up here and you tune it. Check it again. There it is, it's in tune. Now you got the fifth one in tune to the sixth. Now you move to the fifth string. You hold the fifth string down on the fifth fret again, and you tune the fourth string to the fifth string. And you can hear it match up. That one's in tune. There again, if the fourth string is high, let's say, and you go down, you check it, you can hear hopefully that it's high. So you want to bring it back down. It's in tune. Now you got the fourth string in tune. You press the fourth string on the fifth fret. You're going to tune the third string to the fourth string. And you do the same thing. If it's low, you raise it. If it's high, you lower it until you get the third string in tune with the fourth string. Okay? Now this is the only place you change frets. When you go to tune the second string, hold the third string down on the fourth fret, and you tune the second string to the third string now. So now you're holding the third string down on the fourth fret, tuning the second string to the third string. Then you move back to the second string once you get it in tune, and you tune the first string to the second. And once you do that, you should be in tune. Again, this is something that will take some time. Later on, after you start learning your different chords and playing songs, etc., you'll have an ear to where you can pretty much tell when it's in tune or not in tune. And to be able to use this tuning method, you have to start kind of training your ear to be able to hear the notes, especially when they match up. So doing it this way, it's going to be a little tricky to start with. Again, I recommend the electronic tuner to start. Second best thing is a pitch pipe. And then again, you'll be able to tune by ear a little later once you get used to how to play the guitar and the different sounds of the notes and etc. Another way to tune is if you're going to play with a friend, and let's say that he's in tune already, and he's got a tuner or a pitch pipe or whatever it tunes by ear. He's in tune, and y'all going to play together. You want to be in the same key. Okay, you want to be tuned together. So what you would do is you'll just simply hit your string, listen to his string, and adjust yours accordingly. Sixth one, the fifth one, the fourth one, third, second, first. Do that all the way down and tune to his. Now, today I'm going to show you, my guitar is already tuned to the tuner at 440 pitch. So here's what we're going to do. To help you be able to tune to start with from the beginning, I'm going to do the 6 strings one at a time, let you hear it, and you tune your guitar up to what you're hearing. So we're going to start with the top string, which is an E string. That's an E. Now we're going to the fifth string, the A. Now we're going to go to the fourth string, which is a D. Again, adjust your string until your string gets in tune with mine. Now we go to the third string, which is a G. Now we're going to go to the second string, which is a B. finally, the little E string on the bottom, the first string. And I hope this will help you. When you first start, at least you'll have this tuning where you can listen to my notes that are in tune and tune your strings to mine, and you will be in tune. And it's really important to get your guitar in proper tuning, because if you start with a guitar that's out of tune, you'll get used to hearing those sour notes and you'll think they are in tune. So you really want to keep your guitar in tune. Check it each time before you practice. Make sure it is in tune. And again, if you do not have a electronic tuner or pitch pipe, you can tune open to my guitar, and I hope this should help you. Another method of tuning is to a keyboard or piano. If you have a piano or keyboard in your house, again, you can find the notes on your keyboard, tune it E, A, D, G, B, and E on the keyboard. That works out real well also. And finally, I'm going to just touch on this briefly, is harmonic tuning. I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but on the 12th fret, which is right here, on your guitar, okay, if you press your top string E here on the 12th fret, that's an E note. You can hear it, E, E, E. And the second one, the fifth one is A, okay, D, G, B, and E. Again, that's harmonic tuning, and you can tune other ways on the neck also using harmonics. Again, that's down the road. Do not worry about that way of tuning. I just wanted to briefly mention it. So that's pretty much the tuning, the ways to tune. Again, go back. If you can get you an electronic tuner, it will serve you well. You won't have any trouble learning how to use it. They're really easy to use. Of course, they come with instructions, but they're easy to use. Once you use it first or second time, then you'll be able to use it. Just sit down and tune your guitar in a matter of 10, 15, 20 seconds. So they're really easy to use. And I hope, like I say, if you don't have access to that the open tuning that I did here on this video will help you just tune your guitar to what you're hearing mine tuned at. And that should be a great benefit to you. Again, if you have any questions during you taking the lessons here on my website, be sure and email me. I'm just an email away. I will answer your email personally, usually within 24 hours, 48 hours. I answer all my emails personally. I want to help you succeed. This is why I put the website up, to be able to reach out to as many people as I can who are interested in learning how to play guitar, learn how to play guitar. We're getting really close to starting to learn those first chords, and I only have 1 or 2 more videos I'll be putting up before we actually get into learning chords and strumming and etc. That's really exciting, and I look forward to seeing you and hearing your comments in reference to how things are coming along. Just drop me an email if you want to let me know how you're doing, how you like the course, etc. I'll be here and I will answer your emails. So let's get on to the next lesson.